Good morning. It is February the 15th, 2017. Time to kick off another trading day. And we look forward to shaking that ATM machine in the sky another day. Start with our customary disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, another strong day in equities yesterday. It took treasuries lower. Janet Yellen's testimony was taken as hawkish. She's back on Capitol Hill today. She'll reiterate what she said yesterday. So a March interest rate increase is back on the table according to the financial press. We have tons of news today. CPI up 0.3. Core plus 0.2. Retail sales plus 0.1. Ex-auto plus 0.5. Empire State Manufacturing Survey 7.5. Industrial production unchanged. Manufacturing industrial production. And this number will probably get some scrutiny, plus 0.2. Capacity utilization, plus 75.5. Atlanta business inflation, don't know, plus 2% last report. That's probably about where it will be today, my guess is. Business inventories, plus 0.4. Housing market index, 68. And crude, plus 3.7. Last night APIs were plus 9.4. So I think the market is playing for a higher number than 3.7. But anyway, officially, that's what the guesstimate is. So the focus will be core inflation, retail sales ex-auto, industrial production, and for energy traders, the EIA inventory report. And retail sales ex-auto is probably number one. Industrial production is probably number two. The structural sell is at 13.5, right there. Last rotate up yesterday was 9, so 8 to 12, sell 1. Maybe a 7 to 11. 15 to 19, sell 2. On the buy side, I think we're headed lower. 24.01 buy 1. And 21.25 buy 2. A lot of bad news is built into the market. These numbers come in as forecast, as positive for equities, not so for treasuries. It would give the Fed more latitude to raise interest rates in March. My feeling is it's going to be closer to June than it is right now. The Fed is cautious. They don't move quickly. They telegraph their punches, but the possibility of a March rate increase is on the table, and we have to be cognizant and aware of that. The market has been sold in anticipation of such. Looking at the 30-year, 16 to 20, number 1. 23.27, sell 1. Structural sell right here is 31. Maybe as high as 01. So we'll make 31 to 03, sell 2. BVR pointed lower. 4 to 8, support, number 1. 29.01, buy 1. Pick up this area right over here. And then 17 to 21, buy 2. Gold was off, or at least it was when I looked at it hour plus ago. Gosh, almost 2 hours ago. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Okay, one of the signs that this may not be cut out for you is when you get tired of doing your homework and your analysis. I'm not talking about needing to take some time off, but if you find yourself dragging in to the office, hating to do this, not wanting to do that, why in the hell do all this study and set myself up for an emotional beating, right? Then it's probably not the game for you. Okay, we're still in a trading range right here. 29.31, sell 1. 34.36, sell 2. The news, if as forecast, is not supportive for treasuries nor gold. On the buy side, we had a 25.27 last night. 24.27, buy 1. 20.22, buy 2. So the numbers look pretty similar to where they were last night. Gold should, the news is as forecast, should break on that news. If it doesn't, you also know the trade. Bad news doesn't break a market. Some shorts will cover, so join them. Euro a couple hours ago was off when I looked at it. We'll see if it's still there. This news, if as forecast, is negative for the euro because it shows economic growth in the United States. Again, you have to look at the KL split. That's Frankfurt time, London time. Sometimes the market gets to jump on it. So our 105.50, we did get there. Buy 1. $105.25, buy 2. On the sell side, 70 to 75, sell 1. Picking this up. 90 to the buck, sell 2. Picking up that and getting stops above that number and picking up this break right here. So that's where the numbers are. Okay, crude oil. Yesterday we said that didn't think the industry would be long until last night's APIs looked like that. If you're in the energy business, that you would be hedging your position to the short side. And the API number hit, and it did bring us down to 53, and the overnight session is sold lower. So the EIA number could come in higher than forecast today. So 52.50, 52.75 is where support is right now. 52, 52 and a quarter by 2. Fundamentals remain bad for crude. And the thing that would screw the most people up would be a rally. So 53 right here, 53 and a quarter. Like to get it done closer to 53 and a quarter will be sell one. It's where resistance is 53.50, 53.75 is sell two. And you can see that last rotate up was in the 54, 53.40 area, and 53.20. So 53.20 to 40 is where selling was yesterday. Okay, the E-mini is pointed higher. No way to get around that. I think it will trade higher until Trump announces what his tax and industrial policy are. At that point, it could be a rumor fact situation. Huge news day today. The news, if as forecast, is friendly. Cleanest break in the market down here is at 29, so that 23.30, give or take, stops below 30. Pretty important number. Then drop down to 20. So this 23.20, 23.30 area is prime support. Looking at the news, CPI plus 0.3, core plus 0.2. Those numbers could come in higher. Retail sales plus 0.1, ex autos plus 0.5. Empire Manufacturing Survey 7.5. Industrial production unchanged at 0. No increase. Manufacturing IP plus 0.2. Passenger utilization 75.5. Atlanta business inflation probably plus 2%. Take last month's number. Business inventories plus 0.4. Housing market index 68. Crude inventories plus 3.7. That could come in higher than forecast. News focus. Core CPI, retail sales ex auto, industrial production, and for energy traders, the EIA inventory levels. I'm not really interested in the short side. Would love to buy against 23.30. May take a 34, 35 to get off a long. Right now we've got a B pattern here, so we'll play for a little bit lower. So we'll make 30, 32 by 1. 25, 27 by 2. Not too interested in getting short, but you can sell failure to take out 40. Then 44 to 46 for sell 2. Okay, it's going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'll get it done. Be back with you as soon as possible.